guys, Paul here with the Spirits channel. In this session, I'm going to be inquiring about some things that might be coming up in the very near future. My father has been in the hospital. He's up there in age and his health hasn't been good. He hasn't been taking his medication the way that he should be, so he got himself in a bit of dire straits, but it's looking like he possibly may not make it through this. And if that happens, really either way, even if he does, he can't live on his own anymore. So he will have to, find some kind of assisted living or something, closer to where me and my family live. And if he passes, we have to get the house on the market and that sort of thing, because neither me or my brother are really interested in the old homestead. But either way, everything that's going on in the background isn't the point of the session here. The point is that I will be returning to the home I grew up in, and I'll probably be staying there anywhere from a few nights to a week in this house. And this house was incredibly active when it came to spirit activity. I would honestly say on camera right now that the house I grew up in is probably one of the 2 or 3 places that I know of, in the world or in my immediate vicinity, that I would actually be a little bit intimidated stepping back into that environment with the amount of paranormal activity that was in that house. And not all of it seemed or felt friendly. I'm a lot more equipped now to deal with those things. But still, it's a lot of eerie things happened there. And I seem to be someone who is a little more sensitive to spirit. My mother was that way as well. And we seem to get the brunt of these happenings. And even as I got older and I left home and, we started dating, and I would come home occasionally, spend a weekend, visit my parents, something always happened. Like me coming home was like the catalyst of waking something up. And I have a high suspicion, maybe I'm wrong, but I have a high suspicion that if I have to go there for a few days to a week getting things in order, that it's not going to be without some kind of bizarre happenings, and perhaps not overly pleasant ones. There were presences there. You'd be sitting in the room and just feel something in the room looking at you, and it was so oppressive and creepy and foreboding. Loud crashes in the basement, like something shattering against the wall or on the floor, and nothing was there. Voices that would call out, flashing lights, that would just pulsate in the middle of the room. There were so many things. So to keep a long story short, that's what this session is going to be about. Kind of looking ahead and asking Spirit, is there still anything in that house? B, what is it? And if Spirit knows, maybe what's going to transpire once I step through the doors of the old homestead. So I'm going to put a little volume. I'm doing this with the GhostTube Vox. I apologize if the volume bar is, I should have done this beforehand, but it always slips my mind. So I'm doing this with the GhostTube Vox, just a quick session, and see if anything comes through, any information. So let's turn on the Vox and ask as usual, are there any spirits around me right now who could communicate with me through this device? And may I ask how many people are around me right now during this session? I would like to ask the spirit. High chances are that I'll be returning to my childhood home sooner or later.
5 years or no?
And that was a very active house when I was a kid, even as a teenager and a young adult in that house. Spirit, can you tell me, is there still something or someone in that house?
That left through him.
Is there still something or someone
In spaces.
in the house where I grew up in Middletown, New York? And if so,
You could say when
could you tell me who or what it is that's in it?
Steve.
Who or what is in the house that I grew up in Middletown? Do you know if the presence there was malevolent or benevolent or a combination of both? Was the presence there light or dark? Good or negative? Do you know, or can you tell me? When I return there, because I feel it's inevitable either way, am I going to wake something up in that house? Am I going to wake something up in that house when I return there?
We ended up.
I'm not sure what that's saying. Am I going to experience paranormal phenomenon when I return there? Who keeps calling my name? It sounds like someone calling my name. Who are you?
Those other feelings.
I have an ear infection. It just made me a little dizzy looking at the screen. When it rains, it pours. The whole room flipped there for a minute.
Somewhere else.
Am I going to experience paranormal activity when I go back to that house?
Tim.
And if so, do you know if that paranormal activity will be friendly?
Because you.
Or will it be foreboding?
I think I.
Graduate what?
If I do sessions there,
Will cross.
which I plan to do, how will whoever or whatever's in that house feel about
To
that?
graduate.
Will they speak to me
More
after all these years? Will we finally be able to communicate? Can you tell me about who or what is in that house where I go?
Places in heaven.
And I invite my angels and guides to speak as well on that. Who or what is there?
This is really.
Why has it always been so active around me? Is it because I notice it? What does it want?
Name is. Them. You know what I mean?
Is it going to be a creepy and foreboding experience when I return there? do I need to be careful when I go?
August. React. A restaurant.
Who's the female voice that keeps speaking? Who is that? It sounds like they're saying my name. I can't really hear with the headphones. Is someone calling my name? If so, who? Well, I'm going to end the session here. I thank any and all spirits who may have left a word or a message. I appreciate your input and your help. I thank angels and guides for any input and help.
People thinking.
And I thank all of you at home for watching the video. When I return to that place, despite everything else that has to be done, I will be doing some things in the house
It's a commercial.
and in different places that I used to frequent that had spirit activity when I lived there.
Pretty balls.
So
Feel that they had you.
So, despite everything else that will be going on, there will be that coming up. I also have a brand new spirit box coming in the mail tomorrow.
It was a risk.
I'll be doing a session coming up within the next 2. So, again, asking one more time, the female who keeps
Analysts.
saying my name, it sounds like she's saying
I heard him.
tell me who you are, please.
To
Alright, turning off the sound of the Vox now. Again, so I'm not being interrupted by things coming through. I will be doing sessions in the old house when I get there, seeing if whatever's there, if it's still there, if after so many years of seeing and hearing things in that house, if I can finally make contact, if I can finally speak to whoever, whatever it is, and find out what it wants. There's also a couple of cemeteries I used to go to there where I lived that I want to go to and do sessions. One was very active back in the day. And as I said, I have a new spirit box coming in the mail tomorrow. So I'll be doing a session with that, showing the spirit box. It has some different features, and also doing a session. And I think during that session, I might continue along this line of questioning about specific things that happened in that house, and if it was all the same spirit or being, or if they were different, because there were many different phenomena that happened there. So I want to delve into that. So all of that coming up. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, spirit friends, for your help, your words, your messages. Always appreciated. Always very much an honor when you communicate with me. Love and light to all, and I'll see you in the next session.